eno Itaya House mwese twabaliganirie.
Itaya TV Oburabu Wagusi.
Buya kigima mwanchumli wana kero ndete kutugwade simambi ya boniga kero mogni tikira studio ntwanyo rwasidini ragiro mete okonyoro kero kugwade sababu we can't complain, we can't do anything, but they made the sign up at the sababu nearly Yarojuna by Israeli, Kurwa sense ya Misri, Kwenda Kana near get distance and Gabna Mokoti, our categories about David, but the Bakari Miaka. Yes, so I couldn't do the Miake, Yurakini Toike as a destiny. Couldn't you saw Twanjiri, Katipu Kiras studio Simambi Aboni, Kwana Mange, Yoro ye sector ye Gisemia Simambi ya Aboni, Kimatuba, just Mokoti, Nacho Shota, and to Sukiwajibosio through transition as a sector education, ye Kirande, Toro Jibangoriga, Bonamba, the medical scheme. One vara very ba company no ankur maiga abamba ba de jinga libata na pairwa mete medical scheme yengo katode toigo mobero o taruara to de guru sense America oda kire kwenda wala ko check up obutakana boko era makote tu wate mechando lakini America to de buna oenda toenda oruara ko gende ora check we bimo byao katipuluza
mbiyo wana sana wakire uge
na kibwakire sa utwanjire nyasaye na baate na tuchake chinsechi can't complain karibu sana mi studio ina data ati Wagusi kwarakira ndogarana itspetoche
mbiyo mono
kampeni muendeleze na roche yobo choli 2026
kampeni nagendeleze
mwachaka mapema ke katipu
yobo choli bole February 2026 so weekirani yes
na nore etebe
bado no tole and na tutagete tokorera wana nchegas we guys account and even beyond yes
we akima bono inoba jodi moja okora ni moja determined na kitoji okora 2027 yara Jones ne jikura Jones go kujira tebe but we wish you well ntari kampeni tokora akirende wakiamua bado kiara ntuntori balimu lakini nabanyole abakungu baito na bado bali akati agazeka kola kwani mwananchi
bia mono sana Brighton enje mnamwe ule nje na Abincha Joseph ndo ma executive secretary of Kuppet Kisii County tigangire jinga kiechiga ukwani abananji bonspia se mwabeta bali baligerete Itaya TV Wagusi ngo batebe na bwakire buya se more mwenye gitinga mwensi ngo batakera mayari tukeri na mwachakire buya abantu bayitase bali asibatuligerete ni metene rusa ari munyomba bali abantu bandi takora gasi cyabo cyamaboko ikintu kibyazi gasi cyabo babwende takora senka na bandi bali bagende takora amatemu cy'skuru aho kegara amatemu itaka ICS nagenderete na abantu bayido ba junior school bakale bakagendete kumakya amatemu abo bonsi to kubasabira maya no mwana inji bwensi uri ligerete within the country no bali outside the country toko batebi na karibu sana somoro yoyoiga tuajira igatoshea mangana igisemi chetu ase county yetu ya Kisii and country yetu ya Kenya kiagera poikature perspective na ingigendereta se sector igisemi it is our responsibility as leaders to bakwanire na tubatebi na ngaitore na ngaito wende kugenda guchi because inere gazi yetu tochorere mune byongozi bikorigereria masira y'abarimu na mangana igisemi at large
abiyakima bono tuacha kirekima atutosa kwanda mangana medical kibe ya kwane twali abantu ba mochiri sana na kwa yambara markines kuri gaseti ya testana ni tukolero ya bata mangana education then see here no evil yari kuma chicken bigirikyo kwa likaba ngeze solution na okorora no kuigwa lakini mbaro chikibe keroro banye mojisana and apart from that one ndo wa tasika city hiyo ya murigete na bari mu abanene be school cyoboroso abade ase kongamano ya Mombasa baro baterina bamochirie wisara na yaya teo tataini tokobeka ghost runners ninwe yawa deni mo kale kobeka ghost runners chiba sinjisita around 14 billion no 14 billion jisite asase kutiye kero diar ego so kanande dero bibi stobe kwane kitura chakranka medical scheme torojina abantu bairosha lakini ko premier sana what can you say about this?
Ono Brighton kwanere so that our teachers can get it how it is. Tarehe 7 this month.
Yes.
Ndo atwaro mkutano kuna National Governing Council. Leadership ya union ya Kuppet in the entire country as our secretary na women nominees.
Yes.
Takaransa in Nairobi. KICD. One of the agenda is about the medical scheme. We gave our input into leaders from the grassroots. Working over with correct information ilitoa iruna wananchi from the ground.
Yes.
Abalimu abange babwate wasiwasi about kubekwa sa medical scheme ya SHA. Na wasiwasi babwate it was justifiable because njera SHA iko work. There is a lot of complaints.
Sana.
Complaints kwa sababu wananchi, complaints from the facilities and everywhere. So everybody was worried na ngakito kubekwa sa scheme etogwate mechana. Njagerende eventually nyorte scheme kurukuna aone minute. Asa bantu bako nyora matiba bare cover bako nyora matiba withdraw aone minute. Na ndento about the scheme we kurukuna universal health cover. Asha asa bafanyikazi bonzi piba kuna 2.75% asa payslip byabo. Kibese cyagenda sa universal health cover. Omwalimu kanyorere amejando mune yanyorere uburwaire kugandanya gitari steering kwa kane wale wethera SHA hiyo. Then employer may have the responsibility yokuligeri a medical cover, comprehensive medical cover y'abafanyikazi bahe.
Yes.
Like now employer y'abalimu teacher service commission. Njaye y'abafanyikazi bahe a comprehensive medical cover bakabe insurance ko kuna unlimited. Na andi chiba sanjira allocated to that effect because chiba sanjira ochalenge chali kuna medical allowance yalinge the basic of the teachers. Chikaruhusiwa chikaba consolidated together let us look for a comprehensive medical cover sabalimu. Chibese chekaro chagu chikaba chikokoro chalenga 7 billion chikatira 11 billion. Today as we are speaking chibese stands at 22 billion. Chikoegu employer tukuliye comprehensive medical cover employees bae. So this is what was disturbing us because already the scheme wetu about as it is aone minute ngo garamya ya lenge amangana medical ya balimu bale ko pay na SHA. Yani SHA ya approve ya sagete na minute ya approve ya sagete abantu banyora matibabu. Ono in the process okonyora na SHA yani minute njabwate some gaps ngego. Okonyana pre-authorization abantu bali kuganya for a long time of period.
Yes.
Chia case chabo ko approved. Kwanyore chindi chapa declined. Father abana chibase chibasabe jire nyinge bose ba under approve ekesi gete kyabwa tetakere wakanero 250,000 ba approve 80,000 bangusana na between SHA na which one is paying what. But still those gaps na jitu arekota those are gray areas chada keire our employer arigereria negotiate the insurance to ensure that it is done perfectly well. Now my greatest worry from where I sit as a leader is one, where will the 22 billion go? Tuajire SHA, a government insurance ya SHA. Already, remember chibasa cheito chaba alimu baito bako deducted 2.75% of pay slip na ujire na serikali. So abantu kwenye bali medication from SHA wetera at 2.75% a year go cover to everybody nima dene scheme ya serikali. Na government ndeonze kwa sobo kambi we want to have a scheme, medical scheme na whatever ya America. The government of the day came up with this issue yoko deduct 2.75%. Chiba say chikaba consolidated chiko cater for everybody. Now to iliru SHA as it is because our national officials went but now from 1st of December they will be in SHA. On top of SHA, my greatest question and worry na where will the 22 billion go? A government which we allocated, which means is the government going to give TAC the 22 billion SHA or which kuna jera chibese chimali etigale within the scheme.
Bono whatever na by karansa bagetia without the knowledge of the members, because
no, we gave, it's not about the knowledge of members.
Because there was no
members
public
participation. Members who are not consulted well. But as leaders, when we went there, we were very candid. Members were not consulted. The public participation was not done as it's required. But when we were there, we realized that the time is running out. We told the national leadership, you must be very careful on the capitation of the scheme. Recently, if I can tell you, I want to give you in terms of the inpatient, outpatient, in the hospital, they're almost the same as the Minet. According to the capitation, because it's called inpatient, outpatient, dental, optical, maternity, overseas treatment, by the 2.2 billion, the last expense when somebody has passed it on 300,000. But now the structures jasha jimanyiribuya. Omondo kwere na jaguba last expense from. Because as we understand, Minet enabled the offices across the country. This one, we don't know whom you are claiming from who. The next thing is, the facility. They are saying that they approve for cases a minute to 4 minutes. It has been approved, yes. Munande have done research on. Immediately it was announced, I went around finding out from these facilities. What is the challenges they are getting from these facilities? The challenges the facilities have with SHA. Why won't there be a problem with it? Because it's a government. It is payments.
Payment from the government.
From the government. Because it's a government facilities, service, medication, now claiming from the government. Money is not trickling down to the facilities. If the facilities are not receiving money, now it goes slow. Cold war getena na tonyako korera shae yumondo no yo shae then that's chabo njirigo chagwam. So we get some substandard services from those facilities. That is where we are worried.
We get to understand the konyemore as a medical cover.
Yes, yes, on minute.
Na de konyegora jumole sha.
Yes. Now SHA, this is a government scheme. As I told you, the 2.75% chikopa consulted with the government.
Lakini without SHA and without the kobe kumwabe na mwabe ga SHA oraenda buna mufanyikazi ndio simu Kenya ndio bwenzi to rali ne medical scheme ili ni ndaga
yes.
Now
that is where the question is, because like then already we were in SHA. Because of the contribution to whether 2.7% kilo mondo ufanyikazi na numu na injo kawaida nguru walichiweza kulingana mnabe kile cluster. Lakini na haba wafanyikazi barabonzi pi 2.75% bakuru. Ekenoko genda like in surgical cases. I know for surgical case SHA pays up to more than 100,000-200,000 for those cases without us being given a comprehensive cover because of the 2.7%. Now, taking us to SHA again, now the question the 22 billion Chirichi arenga allocated to the comprehensive medical cover. Bago transfer to a comprehensive medical cover ya SHA. This is called a comprehensive medical cover ya SHA. But in the document TSC shared with us, we had something, the last part we are worried about. The last part, this comprehensive cover, in when the Tangani are very exhausted. Now that is where the point of contention is.
Because still not obviously, and then you are looking for the election, cover executive secretary, Kisii branch, and go Karansa Krisha. Members members they are complaining. Usikuli naona sama gazeti simtandao muda mumewasaliti. Do you agree nani mwachete in hali?
No, we do not do that because the actually for your information, it is the employer equally employees via the medical cover. But our input is to ensure that the teachers are not given again to carry substandard. So as like for myself, Munomo Executive Secretary, I did a submission on the floor during the National Governing Council. I told them, this is what the teachers want. Let us not run away with the issues which will affect our teachers. But what I understand, Brighton,
yes,
the government has just made a very, let me call it a decision, the kind of people back with Russia. You know, teachers are not like any other ordinary citizens that they are going to take to SHA.
No,
what I'm saying, this is what I mean. We have order. Yes, yeah, I'm saying a mistake now the entire country will know where our SHA is working. Because if it fails from the first month, second month, Brighton were seated here, you know the wrath of the teachers. Maybe this is the way to bring order as a SHA. Because things will come to a standstill.
How can you bring
until
order?
This thing works?
Because yesterday, time, a Senate proceedings sharing area. Edwin is Funa, Senator ya Nairobi.
Nairobi, yes.
SHA is not working. If SHA is working, tanganoni mechango WhatsApp which document tanganto.
Bono, that is the question, because we have a case. Yeah, SHA, we so good get it. Because the Mondo and SHA is not working. But what is facility whatever into with the SHA, we have no problem. I don't know, there is a lot of conflicting information across the ground. But in general, I show a Brighton. Now wananchi baligereti. Na serikali on the Wednesday we get serikali ya mangana. You got the wrong people into SHA. Because the moment we have given 3 months to test the scheme how it's going to work. If it fails teachers, because of SHA. Was it as a change approved because of SHA? Was it something funny happens that it is not working for them now? The network is not there. Somebody is not getting medication. My friend, it will not be business as usual. It will not be business because the health of a person, especially the teacher, is not something you can take for. I'm just saying, I will not sit back and watch this thing happen.
Do you think that Dimo can complain? Because people, if the Senate
complain, the health of
if the Senate is complaining,
Brighton,
Brighton, if the Senate is complaining, as Senate,
they are legislating. They are supposed to come up with laws on how they can cap those gaps and the gray areas and fill them. They must bring out laws on how that scheme should work. That's why they do registration. But our work is agitation. We don't legislate, we agitate. So the moment the scheme is not working, I want to assure you, 1, 2, 3 complaints, 4, and then it's all over the country. My friend, the scheme, the SHA, will be removed like yesterday. Because it's like our officials when you were so
and then
public participation, they should have brought it down to the people. But all document mapema. This is what we are answering. We entered the procedure. So we document mapema. Why abantu babo ba SHA from the counties and from the grassroots? We move around schools. But this is the scheme we have. Compare it with what you have with Minet, and what is your take. And from there, our teachers will make decisions. We have forums where they will do. Then teachers will give their input that as we are seeing from the scheme, you will take us here. The moment they just announced, you know, the CEO, acting CEO announced kwa magazeti, kwa TV, that as from 1st December, all the teachers will be moved from Minet to SHA. And now, after we have realized that, that's when we made noise. But the national office, our leaders from the national office, the National Executive Board, we cannot be given something without you giving us exactly what is contained in that document. That's why the document came out. The document happened 2 few days ago after back. That's when we were even worried about evacuation. Kiagara Mineto mataka mwalimu arwarire atakera ko evacuated no enkuru Songo woche Eldoret. Ngwaka na ya lenge ambulance services. No nyene air evacuation. Kero montaña wala abere case kere serious munaangalia maneno ngakimo konyora air evacuation monda irwanyora kure. So we were very keen on the kind of the package that was being given to us. And that's why when the document came out, it looks a very smart document. When you look at it, very smart document. But in Toma, I think it get in the ground. That's why now what they oyo no mulero because sonya bakunira omulero
gardo ndade gati that's it means that morega Kisii because a lot of leaders by the union
I can't the whole country
na timbaro Kuppet timoro that means that they are not talking one script national we
gave them what we are given from the grassroots. So the national officials in their wisdom whatever they used bakagenda bakai with that document, looking at the document which looks very smart. The word of the teachers is not about the document being smart. Is about the real service on the ground yasha. The document can look very good. Capitation to abaire muna na whatever international travel 2.2 million. Kumanyete uyamono na wananchi batagera kumanya this word. No nyina bantu baito bamanyena. Again they get about 2.2 million yet for international treatments and travels. As we are speaking, the government knows very well. Nasha, there are contract any facility internationally. Asa manganasha.
Toka ndisuko.
Oresiko, but bago tebina ndogo the contract in the Kenyan government about SHA. But the Mineti had facilities outside the country. Mondako genda, by the India, by your facilities are accredited to give the service. That is where now, if at all it must work, we can move with a lot of speed and ensure that the facilities are approach are very brought on board. Actually, if they don't, what is going to happen? You know how they bring order. This is the time they will see the rat of the teacher and
the doubts.
Number two, it
does not work.
It does not. If it works perfectly well, we have no problem.
Do you think that they will work? So
that's it. That's no. That's the scheme which is very. Comprehensive SHA and this is universal health coverage. Ni tukwambia ya kila mtu. But this one so wamesema ni comprehensive. Cover. Like any other civil servant and public servants into 20P, that's regarding they are heaping us there. Again, to give a token at service, no, and I'm a yo. Okay, not doing a yo on the Ogando Chikor. Again, to give Kandoche, Karagus, your conya, and in Jinkelina, and like I want a minute, almost all facilities, private, mission, and public facilities, they will be accredited to our services. So, mwalimu tari chiko limited ngana ki a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, a level 4, a level 5. These are referral hospital. Every facility will be working. But the cautionary, we caution this. Na nto basa kuji kobekwa na last moja kere level 1, mako enda level 2. Our coverage is comprehensive medical cover. You walk into a facility you want and where you want to get services from. Anything like in a referral from where, that one you cannot take it.
The system again,
no. This is a comprehensive cover. It's not a universal health here, everybody. Yes, it's a comprehensive cover. The way to go to
because it's really a system where you na pana a cover in Baba de Dwafia, ya Toro Bukorkanu, Mako Mogima. Oh no, we don't know. So, data skill with a trial as a no,
we are monitoring the situation keenly.
Yes.
We are waiting as of 1st December. Now, in transition from Minet to SHA, we want to see how the transition is done. Because what are the requirements? How do you transit? A spouse should be one. And when you are changing this from one person to another, how long it takes, so the scheme will be shared. But I want to assure you, if this scheme is not going to work, everything will come to a halt, because we will not allow somebody to joke with the health of a teacher or a citizen.
But already they have joking because you...
No, it has not started working.
But
no, what I'm telling you...
Katiba karumo ta kombi uto kuruwa karen kertiao. Tapano makoto rinera angenda di miye kamera di makana kare matena wana makoto wakore osina. Iko already get the ejiko sarika.
Obunogo chai. But now the problem is We will do public participation on the streets.
Resolution in the street.
Yes.
How long on the street? Because it's going to
if that is the language of course, look here. They were just like the lecturers you are saying. They went to the streets.
Yeah.
A very hard stand to negotiate with them. Finally, they negotiated and they gave them what they wanted. Which means they were not able to listen to them. Yes, if this is the language the government can understand. I that. Ekere to kuwa na comprehensive medical cover, tena n'umwana wege kugweta. Paka abana babo. Na their spouses. Are you seeing the kind of population people we are talking about? It's not just a teacher. It's about the family, the nuclear family.
Katibu. Ingekora tunya ukwana sector education. This sector jinji watu bore problem. But why education nende kutwara de mechando mengi? Why do you think?
The education system of a country lies with the national government. How does the government want the education system to run? Those who have been given a responsibility to ensure that the education runs the way it's supposed to be done are the ones who are failing the education system of our country. From the ground what people want. We have very good education systems from other countries. We can give examples of countries doing very well in matters of education. You have never heard people cry about the education system of those, especially the developed countries. Because everybody wants to be the know-it-all. Wacha, come with your own ideas and policy. When you suppress, when you suma to the people, that's where the problem comes in. You go Brighton, I want to be candid enough on behalf of the leadership of the Union of Kuppet, Kisii, and other like-minded executive secretaries across the country, and the teachers of this county and even this country. We have something to worry about. We gave our undertaking what we are supposed to get.
Who is varying this Ministry of Education? Generally,
the system works collectively. We can't say that the ministry is failing by itself. There are so many other players that they must help the system to move. So we can't blame Migos alone. We can't blame the leadership in the ministry alone. There might be some forces from somewhere, because I've said it's a collective responsibility. You cannot come out one day, announce, and something happens. There is something where that power comes from. That's where the system is failing from. We may be used as vessels. These things we do, one, two things. But I want to tell you, if the systems are run the way with an open-mindedness, his or our own opinion on how the education system should run in this country, and somebody listens and takes note of that, tries to see the cons and pros of those information given, it will assist the education system of this country. But it is one-man guitar. Like presidential public participation, you're going to presidential working party. Whatever they came to take from the ground, they took information, but finally they knew what they wanted to write in the report.
Champion the rights of walimu mekandamizwa sana. Report ya Teacher Service Commission siti na yali gete other non promotions njio ejire kemanya basis.
So what I'm telling you, several gaps are there. It's good if we are moved from medical.
Yes.
Let us talk about there's an issue again that we have in this country called the autonomy of junior school.
Yes, yes.
It's a very serious issue. We have a serious case.
Waisha is being begged on a controversial speech. Waisha is being begged on a controversial speech.
So what the speech, I don't know what it means. What I want to tell you, asking about the SHA being controversial, whatever, I have explained myself.
Yeah, yes, okay.
But what we are talking about, amangana SHA, the way you are to watch a story, it is the presidential directive.
Okay.
It is being forced to us.
But if the
president is forcing us to I want to be very honest. The president has caused. If it works, he will smile all the way and say, I gave teachers a very good medical scheme and it is working.
Are you whatever junior school?
And whatever Mugutano Noroga Mombasa.
Yes.
I think Capture is ending.
Nobody Mombasa for by they don't go back.
Naro Jabagoteva, but the Guru Capture. Primary Roku Kenya Comprehensive Schools Association. Now they have junior school. According to the system of education, this is where I tell you, Brighton, we get it wrong.
Yeah.
The education system, the one get it 2, 6, 3, 3, 3. 2 in the preschool, 6 in the primary, 3 in the junior, 3 in the senior, 3 in the university.
No.
Now, in senior school is an institution complete on its own.
That's it.
It was the 3 classes, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. It was the management structures, institution, administrative structures, including even the management, the board of management,
yes,
and everything. It's an institution of its own,
that's it,
working very well. Towards the junior school has also 3 classes. Equal grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. It's also a complete school, which also needs to have its own administrative structures,
management.
Into a school of its own, because it's a pathway. And then the grade 6, from grade 1 to grade 6, that's a primary school. It has also its own structure, and they are there, and they're running very well. Now, asking to have the autonomy of a junior school, it's not something we are asking too much. Because what I'm telling you today, we have done research. Again, in India, again in South Africa,
yes,
again in the United States of America, again in Britain, again all over, where they have these grade junior schools, they have their own administration. A principal in a senior school, chief principal, job group D5, is heading a senior school, 3 classes. We have a head of institution, comprehensive school, heading 2 plus 6 plus 3. How many are those?
2 plus 3. 2
plus 6 plus 3. Those are 11 classes.
Yes.
One principal managing 11 classes. And another one managing 3.
Because you school junior secondary.
Where did the school create senior schools? Now it's over secondary schools. Junior school.
Yes.
A Minister of Education in Brighton. And he allocated finances for infrastructure. It is not our problem whether they have not been constructed or not. Only the institution of their own. They have painted the classes for junior school, but there is money allocated for infrastructure for junior school. This issue of junior school, Brighton, is something we are assisting even the government to solve some problems. A crisis, a problem, stagnation and promotions of the teachers. All teachers were in job group D1, are also in senior school. While in junior school, we have principals of junior school. Yes, those who are in C5, have a deputy principals. Then from there, we'll have solved a case of promotions. And those ones who have stagnated in lower job groups have been promoted to the next job groups. We will have assisted, like for example, in Kisii, it was over 700 comprehensive schools. If you take 2 teachers from senior school, over promotions, and you have a deputy or the principal, that is more than 1,400 teachers.
But the comprehensive
to ensure that this becomes one school, because initially it was junior secondary school. Let us comprehend this thing, have a junior school, to a comprehensive school, the primary and junior school together, and that's how it came about. It is very achievable.
6 to 10, grade 6 to 9,
7 to 9,
but to their own management.
Back about the management, run the affairs of those institutions. Yes.
And then
with the qualifications similar to those in the senior school.
Tuhariri ningana ndio kwa nduga about tinabona serikali vike mikakati yo kwena kina grade 10 rojo swa grade 11 kera grade 9
also
grade 10 na transition ibaro nkiba jugo swa para equipment mbiro ingani ran kira yakwana because part of
in terms of how will the government determine whether the equipment are there or not, because already just could admit 3 pathways already chairu. Jita 2 already chairu. So what is happening here? Placements of these learners to those institutions. As they go there, the only problem the government has not done very well, it is mangana retooling of the teachers which go 100 in grade 10. They did last phase, they were just doing retooling, and then but also mangana pedagogy. Now, the tooling is telling them what is the system about. You know about their work. Now they need to go deeper and give them skills. That's all pedagogical skills. Pedagogical so me. Handle these subjects. So because this thing has not been done, next year what next? I can go about facilities. Before we go to the facilities, let us have the manpower. Train now the human resource. We are talking about the human resource. How are they prepared to handle the learners? The normal way to the physical facilities. Because if the human resource is not well done, then the content, the delivery, which was never needed. Those are the things we are talking about. Placements has no problem. Because already, amongst the determined, okay, performance, we are waiting now after these exams will be marked. Again, the Montreal board report mapema yanzotaracha kanayo taracha board to katubura naye amate mwa made kijisea na kepusana assessment. Those are okay.
The examination kong unegeto algo kora toka nyete KCP moko toka nyete nyora max 300 ndangiru alliance ndangiru mangu osasigit kirebono abaiboro bamayigo bakonvinzit kyamate mwa kare komakiu twathena mpati wezinjira ro mwana ocholere bajete bagajenji school ejiba joga bano C1 ati ojo C1 C2 na bajete national bono abaibona barumbale ina derema paka nyamate mwaya makiu assessment yele to mana kimasa assessment ngwango ngwa assess ndewe nae
no there is not the assessment that was done to where them at them are different to where that continuous assessment ba kolero grade 7 grade 8 maxi ali ro spingo be quality percentage ngwa gubale and then the remaining ba quality formative but them na nguchara makiu because we have structured questions like what they do in senior school. Abana bakuru maswali ba answer and like primary ba kairu ABCD ba go shade. But this time around they have a number of structured questions. When is abu, I will always calculate muneroji komakliu. So I think from there they will be able to understand no mwana ngaya kwenda kobeku. So for that is a wait and see because already this government has given us this government is giving us,
we keep pressing.
But you see, if the system of a country fails, it's like that government has done what? Has failed. Where will you get the human capital?
There.
Where? Do not be there.
Promotion why do we say promotions?
No, promotions according to the last CPA that we signed. And those are some of the issues we are talking about. Abantu are stagnated, they are crying out there. I know some cases. To try to get promotion or retire the following month with the promotion, and the man has not been already been factored in. So such cases also exist. Why we were against the stagnation here, career progression guidelines. Yeah, better introduced. And this was introduced to let our teachers know wherever they are. Na ntu acheto mogomo olenge 2015. Omogomo yetu achete serikali si 2014 2015 there. Serikali it was about 50-60% salary increment. It was about 50-60%. Serikali gatebe gotoa 20-30. Tokakana. We were on the streets a whole month. In the process, the government gatama 50-60 chiki, gatama 20-30 chiri, and they Makori gatolina September salary. Yeah, that year, yes, they got a 0-0. No teacher earned even a penny. In the process, kabuna unions. NAT was destroyed. Kuppet was destroyed. In the process, that's when they came out with a scheme Krokuna CBG when there were no unions. They sneaked in. And that's when the whatever was signed later, but it was signed a CPA in 2021. Unions chain and the park. Yes. It was struggle, but it was signing the non-monetary CPA that whatever such. Now our time has come. We have managed to have a CPA. It got a very small salary increment. But the major issue, Mari, namangana ya promotions. Teachers want the career progression guidelines to be done away with. The other day, when the leadership of the unions, leadership of KEBSHA, and all other institutions, KUSINET and the NAT, by the State House. The information the president gave is that because as realized promotions mekuwa na shida. Said now, because we have allocated 1 billion in the current CPA, I'm going to add you in the next supplementary budget another 1 billion so that we can promote 25 plus 20, that's 50,000 teachers annually. Yeah. It was received well. The issue is kusema na kutenda. We are waiting whether the supplementary budget will implement that. Okay. Another issue about the promotions here, the career progression guide to be done away with. Today, Brighton, you can be a teacher. Ufundishe mwanafunzi, akue mwalimu, na akue principal wako. Because of the career progression. As I wait there and dominate teaching when you're living there, and I go allocate the classes. And I come Now, you talk about the scheme of service we want. Omondo nyoso akagujimotuali ora ajire. Tigatanga ne kwa ujingiredi chiae no yokorukorumaga onye na agutanga ne the probation. I've served 20 years. I should be in a senior job group than you. Not necessarily of an administrator. The problem is that they introduce now for you to be given a grade administration. How many vacancies to where in the entire country to fill only those gaps. We want people when you promotions kale class magosomi ama then nje is a job group yane ne akonyora the same salary as in that job group, not necessarily being an administrator. Kitambo it used to happen. Yes sir. Nara o that what kigima ndani kadi mbano nchiri but nara okubodi ribodi gana mpoli katip eliba agenda state house ili aba alimu baro kana kwenda state house na live into bia sare kapi mwalimu ni kamanyire obwato mokorende ono basalia mugura kwana eliba karo state house yango boli Brighton ande mboli abantu aminto wanju boli akero kwarangiri unabarahi mwenda state house and you are a leader. Brighton, I'm a believer. Yevi ndogete inje mune kiongozi ndoska ine naye lakini there are some things tora akole naye bikonya bandogete because you are above me. If you call me to a table to discuss about the issues of those people kowakonya, I'll come to table the issues of them, not coming to support you. You know me whether I will not come to support you, but I have come to table and get to know not two term. Not 2 term. People are saying chanting. Those are the issues because we are mixed group. Because remember it was the entire country that was there. There were people from Live to Fire. But do you think that do you think that it was the right time for teachers to enter state house?
because yale the issue is jibono ikano mo shosha serikali ko tonya kwa because mu agenda alia mukarore kana mune mwaba compromise dia abantu bagitoro bakabaraiba bandi bakwane tali ekamatigorogana nabaro bwe ba support serikali.
No, again, the Kinawatebia, my believer, you will ensure that abantu ngo represent, I must be there on the table to represent them.
What was
not the serving the government.
What the
leadership was there. The entire leadership.
But did you think that in promotions?
This is where the president. This is the president.
The service commission gave a mandate to promote teachers.
Oh no, this is Brighton.
Yes, ninja. Wait, go for one year by
yes.
Oh, and they
TAC. They call esa. It was the directive from the president.
Oh.
Institutions are there. Currently, as Kenya is, Kenya ya Boniga. TSC is an independent body as per the constitution.
Where allocations?
Yes, given an allocation. A problem after being given an allocation, then you bad went a car. TSC instead of defending employees, why? And I want to go side in the government.
Defending the president.
Yes, defending the government. We don't have enough money. We don't have what? Now they're going to present the budget. And the treasury have allocated the funds and promote them. That used to be there some time back. But today, or they wouldn't give us when they could give nature. And in the process,
this one is Montoyabo. Lakini kerba mara state house. Tu araji school jigo capitation. Capitation ndio miri raligosti sidana sia abere mpaka wana barimo banne kibakare Mombasa. Abaji school jiji complex bakare ko roba dena ya ndu bwa mechando ndu abade list magana mokamenda ghost sidana sia. Ono ko machani kwaja ikorekana kaiga.
Brighton.
Yes sir.
We don't want to speculate. But we don't want to speculate on matters capitation to schools. I have said it again and again, and I will continue saying it again. Chiba as a chikorokana, chira allocated to schools. The president then I will go to 22,000. Chiba as a chiwike school, it's a half of that money. That means the middlemen before this money is released to schools. There is something wrong in those institutions that are supposed to submit those monies. So, I've told you about the system of governance and the system of execution.
I didn't understand.
Understand.
County school ya negro gunyamwet Makori Brighton nige eserikali bwate. Abana na irudata ebale 50.
On the Angobo. Was there need? Serikali watabana tutumire data already what the data that was buying time. Njo sabera bando data. This is the data we atumira bando last time. And nobody na ninga another data.
You wrong of it tikatipa karoko basinsia.
I'm talking about the system.
The system really.
I'm talking about the system. The government system, you know very well. Brighton, you know what I'm talking about.
Because ekanari kalina na ekanari kintu kita konyo taraja mnana kitu poreshe education yiga abantu barbate bana nono muwasire takire kurwororo abantu bakite batakire kurwororo ilinde
no tingoja
atari aye
ngoja mno mugusi on the television in the somebody is abantu ngokwana na maoni yabantu nje na the system. A system can be the CS, can be the president, can be the permanent secretary, can be the workers, can be the directorate, can be. So the system is too big.
Okay.
So things working in those systems is what is
Antonio Kobeka Rumasrin. Ikintu kamaji ambaye kama juwatu wakana 53,000 ndio mwaka 53,000.
Ikintu kirokyo
barakole.
Yani bame mistake baye increase school fees.
Lakini ka register ikintu na mwasili hono mwibona tika tiabuna ki eketu anyalite.
Ekinga kaboma the last time.
Nekija kabere ikiriki.
No serikali mete test waters.
Oh.
Last time we tested the waters. Nganagi, we want people to pay for examination fees. Tokageri ogi bagakira bakatantunda tabete nabantu bakanirmate. There is no money for neck. Bakanet. Karatu abade bijibe sabona, mucha kota deving ijeje. That thing went out. This thing of adding in at the ijibe, so my room and abego jakai, oh, is saying the room. And then when they bring it forth, they want to see that it cannot work.
Okay.
But then the government is like it's dead.
Education sector ya gure Brighton na katibu nyasabie korata konya. Nyasabie korata konya. Magana makosa. So mrande jinde jira. Listening korumumbu man Berlin Kingdom goikam eta TV Asante. Na then why shopping big the run mini and the kuna Kalia progress guidelines.
Sha the career progress guidelines. Sha is a medical school.
Na boyo ono kwa mbekiribia. During the program so much ndani kanyumba donchiri korukeroka Jose wa Abincha tuko nyuma yako asante. Davin at the morning asante. Modline at the good morning Nicolokri kutoka Babas Kisii. Cynthia na rao na kebara ibaito ngote mabali ko kora yara Maya Brighton korende kujiwara no bokongo berete. No anje na katibu na
berego.
Nuko tamuri ground ya.
Tunaumia kwa ground.
Osane moko.
Toko kolega siga bangwa na tobekete kurali batofera. And that's a fact.
About every day. Cynthia, good morning, Brighton and Abincha Joseph watching Gorodawa Katal. I don't have any say to share. He has good points, lakini Kenya ito wa kila siku ni kuongea tu. About every day. Brighton say hi to Abincha. Pesa za capitation in bonus inarudishwa chini na insurance watoto zilirudishwa. Please follow from watu kwa Borangi. Ungristo batande out there na wakombora sekta yejisemi. Boli katibu. Buna TSK wate omochando. Parabuo ninki batakere wakora. TS ni watu mojando.
TS watu mojando is a constitutional body.
Tebati.
Ni watu mojando.
Oh, ni wate. Ekaribu ate ngibono inubuna bono abaigere.
I was now what the union does. According to the agitation. Kasi ya ito no gusuma the employer to do the right thing. But bono instead the employer etokore ndo takere kokora employer ye bisa maga ye government. See me deal with those unions. Serikali ya be war instead of having these bodies were created there. They are constitutional bodies. Lakini akero one institution koligeriye yende in a wrong way. It gets wrong because TSC for a long time ndabe go tuare mechande menge, but as we are moving closer, because it's the kind of leadership to where now the transition in the leadership is going to change slowly. No, in the national peace, the transition is going to change. In the transition, you can go change. New blood will be coming, and everything will be brought to order.
Nara ukuburi na ekero katibu atagete abaruma ba junior school within Neyoka. Membership mo abachiko bai junior school abachiko bai because nguma chikoro na gati esiko nat na Kuppet.
Brighton, when you guys were speaking, there is no war between NAT and the Kuppet. Our constitution is very clear, and our recognition agreement. Nobody recognition agreement with the employer.
Yes.
About some junior school, it's called junior secondary school. About they can be employed in senior school or junior school. Somebody can be employed any. It will reach a point when we will have transfers. Move from a junior school to a senior school, from senior school to a junior school. Those transfers, because those are colleagues, the people from the same cadre. So these are our members. So there's nothing like fighting against our sister union for the membership. Apana. Aba junior school are the members of Kuppet.
Nara ugoboli na katibu no agree na bado in education system method try and error method. Nara ugoboli na because etokanyete ile detain basoy.
It's like
to test is it like we are in try and error method.
As I told you earlier, and nte bya bantu baminto na abantu bonspia so bategerete na amacheso naragendereta samangana ijiseme ayokote bana try and error whoever started
macheso lakini tuli
whoever,
jogo ingo
whoever started
sorry
whoever started tonyora mangana education system CPC na bwate idea yalengengia lakini ekero umuntu amegire mistake aenderete gutacha guchiorioka oma etonya ko so guchi ngoro imene ko tebona abone ngoro imogochi onya ko so abuja konyara kwali mirindi bayi. Guys are not listening. We have people who are in positions who are not listening to advice. Because we have abantu balenga bali kenye bararu policies chingia sana jira kwa education. There are so many. Lakini who is listening?
There
are nobody who is listening from the office. And if you want to manage the system without listening the experts, then you get it wrong. So you're then a trial and error. To some extent, I can agree that we are doing some trial and error matters education. Like now, whatever grade now, from where I sit, na grade 10, but them come next year, grade 10. So,
Katibu,
you from what class? I've got to get out. January. If it's January, for example, abana na libago jango babana admitted. What they will Brighton go and teach, protect, kuba boli giningi, pakwa igetabu, pakwa de ndana kyo, gendo somi, and the grass modern because I need for konyoko somi, the methodology yoko somi, amangana CPE, namangao, na yende namangao, ona doja ko somi na konyoko somi abana be 84.
So that's very nice.
That's how it's going to happen. No, I know that is something which is very different. That's how it's going to happen. By the time to catch up with that, I want to grade 12. I want to grade 12. I can grade 10 and the pass on 11. I also grade 12. Manina one or CPE goes on me. One grade 12.
Why am I saying so?
I think as we are doing,
Ana university ndo
university ya roda abagagene na gukora na dibacha kuchaka kwebanga na maje bacha bana for 3 years kiagre session tonya kwanda 4 years
4 years igo ntobate konya korireri trandere
the government should put systems
tora tema katiba katureti kujukura nelina ayabuna executive secretary Kuppet Kisii branch kuna nayo kwakorere abari mu kazi netakere bari corruption. And why do you think that you need to be elected?
Brighton, and I was elected in the year 2021. I'm executive secretary.
You go to Mia Getana when secretary?
I'm 5 years. Mia Getana,
okay.
There they got to be our move-ons, wherever they are. I have done my best that I can do in this branch. I think this is a time to arorere a union ya Kuppet Kisii paka Brighton akolengere na tianda arangire mo secretary to kuwa nenere ange issues about the education sector in this country. I've made the union to be very visible and to be heard, very vocal out there. When the day you wrote in the union of Kuppet and the leadership in this county and even in this country. Some of the issues to mothers' welfare, mothers' agitation, because in Kisii County when we wanted the CPA area the second phase implementation of CPA and or to what the first phase. The kind of strike is one of the strike set a record in the entire country. We did what we did to ensure that the Nebians we ran back to normalcy. Okay. Second phase bagakana. The 11th part of the insurance from 22 billion and 11 billion. Instead to 22 billion. Upon by chairs, but confirmed, confirmed. Like the case at point. This at the end of this month, what I require a confirmation ya B and permanent and pensionable. But then we will have another issue to ponder. Okay. So I have done a number of issues. Yeah. Teachers, mothers, medical, a county we had only few facilities. Insurance in today you walk to here in town, at least every facility is covered by the insurance. I went there, we negotiated, on behalf of the leadership. Today, at least, every facility, facilities.
Regardless of
they call out to assist.
Regardless of those achievements, what they very care about more achievements. Why do you think that some teachers can say that Abincha one time?
Abantu bako tolendera about that issue. This is because of democracy.
Yeah.
You know, an election is an election.
Yes.
Guys will come. The only thing that I want to tell our teachers, wherever they are, leadership is something that you give it all. Give it. You have leadership. One or two things. But remember, we come from regions and communities that have even clans. You will see me today. You are my friend. Yesterday, Brighton, because you are my friend. Because you come from a certain clan, you feel that I should remove this one and my clan person should get into office without considering what is this that this person is going to do. If we look at the leadership, then we will get it right. What is this that we want? Like now, that they will fix international visa leadership. Who is this that we want to make move to the next level? If we put leaders today, we remove them tomorrow without having them having enough experience to continue serving the people, we get it also wrong, because continuity in terms of the progress of whatever you started will not be there. We have achieved a lot that we need to safeguard and continue progressing well. And that's why in my undertaking and whatever slogan I'm using this year is team progress. We want whatever that we started so that our teachers can be served well. They know this is what we have done, this is what we want to achieve, not narratives. Because people will come with very good narratives. We have seen governments, we are people, and the leadership, we are people have come with very good narratives to tell you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make a super highway here in Kisii, I'm going to ensure this one, you have clean water in every home, you have everything. But those things are impossibilities. They don't happen. But you have a leadership that you can trust. The leadership that you can trust and you have tested. Abincha Joseph is here.
That's very nice.
No, I'm just saying, you asking me why me?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm telling them, this is the guy you...
why. Executive Secretary ya Kuppet Kisii branch. Yes, mtakuja tu. Nabongo beke debate, nabongo beka sawa. Nabongo ontebi bali mwens, omejina bachabu. I will by the way that's better. Okay, that's better. We can do it soon as possible. Yeah. That's achievable. That's achievable. Kero kora katipo micro crossing mark yao abana mbaleka erusa entambeli. What can you say? Your advice we just abana mbaleka naba mbaleka nini?
Bono nganjere ni maite no musimu, and this is the longest holiday to atwali. Almost 3 months abanankale babungete. This is November, December, then January. I want to request abana bali bali TV wherever they are, our kids, our students, wherever you are, ensure you take care of yourself. These are long period that we are at home. Make sure you take care of yourself. Choose the company you're working out with. There are so many temptations outside there. Ensure you desist from bad companies. We have drugs abuses, alcoholism, and other vices that can catch up with you. We want you next time tobanyole muna mure moirane skuru and musomi umugendere na masomo. Those who did their examinations kijesea, we want to wish that the examination will come out well, and I know you did well. You are going to celebrate your results. And those ones who are at the home waiting to move to the next level, we also want to wish you well. But you have a task. You have to ensure the safety of our learners. You have to ensure that now take care of them. Give them the parenting that they need, they deserve. This is the only time you have to know what is happening to your child. Because when you move to school, make sure umpatie enough time, have enough bonding with your kids, and take care of them. They know themselves, they know how to handle themselves. Also make them to understand the society. Let them also participate in doing 1 or 2 things at home. Prepare them for the future. Within the future, tigamba gojanga mpaka naone yanga tutagiti mwana isibeli. You want to do everything to that child. We are destroying our children. Let us ensure that we give them the knowledge they deserve. Maybe in binge na mawaida maya again ababuchi mutu banyara gwetednera. Teach them on how to do business, teach them on how to do farming, teach them on how to do household activities in the future. Don't just leave them right around because you will destroy them. And finally, I want to wish our teachers well. As I said earlier, I know the teachers who are at home, the work that you did the entire year, I want to wish you well. Whatever that you want to do in this whole day, I want to wish that God blesses you to do it and achieve it. Those who are manning examinations, KCSE, we want to wish them well. We want these examinations to end well. And we want to also wish those who will go for marking. I know we have examiners during the holiday. They will be participating in the national duty of marking examinations. We want to wish you well also. Yes, you do it very well as expected. And those who are still marking the Kichesea, we know we have our teachers who are marking examinations. We want to also wish you well. You finish that activity very well. And God will be with you and we are with you. As you come back also, we want to give you that God gives you traveling mercies, mufike salama. But as the whole day clocks in, there are so many issues that can come across. Our mother's leadership, leave it to us. We will force it. When we need your input, we will let you know. These issues will happen. Otherwise, I want to say thank you so much and thank you for listening and watching to us. Because this information and Brighton, thank you so much. It's long since we met. At least we have had a very good engagement.
That's it.
So next time we'll wish we meet again. We do. Information is power.
Thank you.
Let our people know what is happening.
Thank you.
Yes,
we will organize for a debate.
Yes. It
will
will be good. Much willing. Yes.
Sara nante inkwa maiga ni gara sensia China singinja maiga make ali bagara kumroga Suyan nante bina ngwa maiga semambia boniga tingia sare mete in China batutangana the 6 hours. So kiadi saa ine na plus around 6 hours utapata imekuwa saa 10. Igombia mono asibali mwene kuna onsia wejera sinja bene katibu ameongea mengi twalinge na Abincha Joseph yore executive secretary Kuppet Kisii branch to era mangema otebire barabu mpaka nyete medical baso ete barorenga kia kwenda all of us well takwa sawa hisi mambo ikienda mrama wataona fanya watafanya na ndo otebire to embrace mangana Hichisemi tokanyanga kim ndubusika kuchibosyo okaniri bonse bali bakumakia matem abana bareka erende abayibulinda abana baino ali barachikwera na sesuru channel senchera ya bene tuwa na Joseph Mokot kwa sababu ya kamera chosho utangura sababu ya transmission kwa watu waliofanikisha kipindi hiki nimewaambia asante na tuonane kesho majaliwa iye kareri tukulia Thursday na ile taratibu bagusigo kondoka Brighton Makori tinku iwobe ego tomerane chinga kichina asante sana.
Thank you.